Hello everyone and welcome back to ILU tutorials. So from today we're going to start graphic designing on smartphone. So you can either use Android or iOS. So first of all, you have to subscribe to this channel to get instant updates. And in this video I'm going to show you a real project, a project which I have been awarded on Fiverr for my one of my client. So first I'm going to show you the project which I have received. It is actually a $10 project, and it is very simple project. I have been given a document, and I have to just design it. So from the design, I mean I just have to arrange it in a proper way. So how we are going to do it on a smartphone? So for that, first of all, we need to do a general sketch. So a general sketch is very important because it gives us an overview of how our project is going to be executed in future or in coming minutes. If you're so fast and you can do it in few minutes, your whole design. So I'll lay out this whole design using a pen and a paper, and you can see it in a while that how I'm going to plan it on a paper. And you can also share this with your client in the start. So when you share it with your client, he or she can comment on it, and they can actually see how the project is going to look like when it is going to be designed. So it is an initial review, and it is one of my selling point which I use to attract clients. Whenever I try to send request to a new client, then I must add this statement that I'm going to share a free sketch with you just for your idea, so you know how I am going to design your project. So let me show you how I have laid this out. So now you can see that I have made this sketch, so you can share it with your client too. And if your client is satisfied with your works, then you can just go to your graphic designing software. So on smartphone we are going to use a software which is known as Canva. So I'll now open Canva, and you can also access this from your browser, that is Chrome or Opera or something else, but I have downloaded it. So you can also download it from App Store or Play Store. But before proceeding to start designing, I'm going to copy my old design because I have a logo embedded in it. So I just want to use this logo, so I will make a copy of this design and delete everything and then start from the scratch. But I'll also show you how you can set your own design from a custom page. So first I'm going to copy this. Now I'll go to the main page and click on the plus button to start designing. Then I'll select a custom size, and the client is actually asking me to make this design on 8.5 cross 11 inch. So and the width you can write 8.5, and the height you can write 11, and then you can select inch and your design would be ready. So now this is a blank canvas on which you are going to make your design. So as you can see, there are many templates, so you can actually manipulate these templates to make design too. This is a very quick and easy way to design some posters and newsletters, or you can also make menus, etc. So you just need to select any template and then change the stuff of it. You can change the logo, the picture, the text and the wording, and it will be a very new design. And it won't look like the previous one, but it would have that vibe. So it would look professional, and it would also have a very quick turnaround. So I'm going to use the previous design, and now I'll delete everything from here just to give you an overview of how you can design from scratch in Canva. So when you are starting to do it, you just have to open that file which we have created on the main page from clicking on that plus button, 8.5 cross 11 inch document. So now I'll delete everything from this canvas and leave this canvas blank. So when the canvas is blank, I'm going to start designing from the scratch. I'll just leave the logo for here because I don't have this logo downloaded, so I don't want to waste your time by downloading it and then uploading it here. But I'll surely show you how you can add a logo and pictures in your blank canvas. in Canva. So I've deleted all the elements except the logo. Now I'll start from the scratch. So first of all, I have to clear everything. So everything is clear now. Now I'm going to check the document which I have made, actually the sketch. So I'm going to go to the upload, click on the plus button, then click on upload, and then upload the design which you have made. So the sketch you have made. So I'm uploading it for reference, so you can place it in the background of your design and then place elements above it. As it is not to this scale, so I'll just delete it from here and start doing it manually. So when you have a very to the scale sketch, then you can place it here, and as like Illustrator and PC, you can do that kind of tracing here too. So just place that in the bottom and then add elements above it. So now I have the overview of how my design is going to look like. So I'm going to place all the elements which I have illustrated in that sketch. So first of all, I'm going to add this block or this rectangle which you can access from graphics under the plus button. So this is my first box. Now I have make a duplicate copy of it just by clicking on the duplicate. So this is how you can make separate copies of the design or the elements. So now I will move it to the upper portion and add my title of the document, which is very important. So your title needs to be bold and visible, and it should have a thickness or a font size greater than the rest of the document. So if someone wants to read your document, or you are going to lay it on the wall or somewhere else, or send it to you through newsletter, so people can see it. Now I'm going to place the logo on a correct position. So I'm going to align this logo somewhere to the center of the box which I have created for the title. Now click on the plus and then on the text. From here you can click on the heading, and here you can add your manual text, the text which is required. So this is a school supply list, and it is for Atlantic High School, which is in Canada, and it is a Canadian client on Fiverr. So I'm going to do it for her. So I've added the title, and now from here I have to select the font. So most of the time I'm using Assistant font because it is a free Google font, and it is a professional font which you can use in professional document. It is not that stupid font for designs like Comic Sans or something else. So you can actually use this for your beautiful design. I have also made it a little bold to give it some contrast from the rest of the design. Now let's adjust the box for the title. So this is a very basic design which I have illustrated in the sketch. Now I'm going to make it in Canva. So this is done. Let's add the other elements. So now our title is ready. Let's modify it a little further. So these are the handles. From the wider handles you can crop the shape, and from the handles on the ends or the corners of the box you can move, or you can actually resize your box. So now I've changed my mind of making the document. So I'm going to place a full rectangle in the background, and then put this logo on the top of it. So I'm going to click on this logo, and as I have made a crop of it, so I'm going to adjust it properly in the circle. So as this is selected now, and it is fine. Now I'll move it to the correct position. Now it is fine. Let's adjust it a little bit. Let's make it a little more smaller, so it can be fit in that rectangle which we have created. And you can see this color of the rectangle matching the logo. It is very important that all your design should be in accordance with your logo or your theme color of your brand color. So now you can see the text color is similar to the color in the logo, and also the background color is similar to the color in the logo. So now it is going to give a professional look. So using the same technique, I am going to use the transparency tool now. So by clicking on the any of the element, you can increase or decrease the transparency of text to your element to. Just click on the text or the other element, then click on the transparency in the bottom panel, and then adjust the transparency. You can play with it and check how it is going to look good or not. So now I'm going to add the body text. So just click on the plus, then text, and then select the body text. Then we can adjust the size and font and color of it. So I'm going to give it 14 point height, and then let's select assistant bold for it too, or assistant regular, which one looks good. So this is how we can make our body text. Now you can adjust the crop portion, so all your text would be adjusted in these boundaries, and when the line ends, so it will come to the next line automatically, or you can just press enter to make it to the next line. So this is how we can add further text in your document. You can also position it to the center or the center of the document, align it with any of the other element by just clicking that element, and then go to the bottom panel and position. You can also bring it to the top or bring it to the bottom by the same way. This is how we can add text, body text in your design. And here is the formatting. You can select the formatting, make it left align, right align, justify it either way you want. So this is our text which we are going to design. So I'm done with the title, and now I'm going to add all the text here. So for that, for the reference, I am going to upload that picture. So downloaded that picture, and I'll select that picture. So let's reload it. Okay, so this is our picture, the attachment. Let's bring it here, and then looking at this picture, now we are going to write all the text in the above text box. So this is how you can write it. So now we have to write this whole paragraph here. Okay, let's complete all the paragraph. So I'm going to use this swipe option in the keyboard to make this process fast. So let's complete this paragraph, and then we can go to the next paragraph, and finally we can go to the bullets. So in Canva you have the option to add bullet too, and if you don't have time writing all these, then you can also use free OCR tools online. I will show it in the future videos how you can use the OCR tool. So this is how you can make your documents. Then I'm going to use another box and place it behind the text, so to check how our document is going to look like. So this is how you can actually play with the document and see how it is going to look. If it is not looking good, then you can change the design, the color, and the variation. But this is all these are comes from experience. So the more you are doing it, the more you will learn which color looks best, and of course you have to use the brand colors or the colors which are part of the logo, so the whole document then looks professional. As this is for school, so obviously it needs to be clear for students to read, and you have to emphasize on things which you want them to know. So this is done. Now let's go to the next paragraph, and then finally the bullet points. So as both the paragraphs are done, now let's make another shape by just making a duplicate copy of the above shape, and then change the transparency of it, and then add further text in this box. Now we have also changed the color and now we are going to use different boxes for each the bullet points. So this way you can make a box, and above that box we are going to place or paste this text to just make a duplicate copy of that text, and then place it above the rectangle which you have created. So like this, create all the rectangles, the golden color rectangles, and place separate text for each of them. So as I have told earlier, from the wider handles you can crop the size of the text or the text box, and from the cornered handles you can resize the text actually. So the one on the left top, you can use that to resize your text, and the one the four around the text, you can use them to adjust the text box. So now this looks good. Now we'll make copies of these two elements and then place it to accommodate all the bullet points. So let's speed up this process a little bit. So now just repeat the whole process of creating that box, and the final object would look like this. So this is a very basic design. I'm not in a favor of it. It doesn't look that much good, but let's see what are the client comments and revisions on this design, and in the end I'll show you what design I made for the client satisfaction. And don't forget that we have done all this using Canva. So you can see that sometimes this problem occurs that we cannot download things from Canva app. So for that you can go to your browser, any of your browser, Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, anyone. I'm going to go to Chrome, and then I'll type canva.com, and when I access this website, then I will have all the options which I had in Canva app. I will have all those options here. So I'm going to cancel this and go to the Chrome again, and once this opens, then I'm going to download it with the same button. So click on the button on the top right, click on download, select the file type is PNG for the preview, then click on the download. It will create a preview image of your design. So it is started downloading. Now I'll also download another version, that is print PDF. So I'll click on the high quality print PDF and then download it the same way. So when I have all these files, the one is a preview file and the other one is for clients printing. So if he or she can want to print the design, then she can do it like this. So now I'm going to go to the Fiverr again, click on deliver. Now I'll attach both the files, choose file, then click on the image, preview image, then choose file again, click on the supply list PDF, and add a message to the client. So I'm going to use this quick delivery message, and then I'm going to click on this send to complete this delivery. So let's see what are the client comment. So this is how you can do this whole process on mobile, your smartphone actually. So let's see how the client like this design or not, and what were his comments. So you can see this was the final design which the client liked, and I have made all this using Canva. And you can see there are some icons and pictures attached to this design, but you can also attach all these from the plus button. Just click on the plus button, then search any of the icon and it will appear here. The one with the crown is a premium version, so you cannot use that for free, but the one without crown you can use that. So this is how you can actually do graphic designing using your smartphone. So for more videos, I would appreciate if you like this video, share it with graphic designing enthusiast, whatever that is called, and please subscribe this channel. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.